Allow yourself for a moment to reflect on the following. What if that persistent pain in your back and the notification of a delayed bill in your email are not isolated events, but two sides of the same coin, two messengers knocking on your door with the same urgent message? Although they look like different worlds, the discomfort that manifests itself in your body and the disorder that reveals itself in your financial life are, in their purest essence, signs. They are echoes, vibrations that emanate from your inner landscape, a complex GPS system of the soul, pointing to beliefs and emotions that need to be seen, welcomed, and finally transformed. The pain that becomes chronic, the tiredness that not even 10 hours of sleep can cure, the anxiety that speeds up your heart for no apparent reason, and the paralyzing feeling of all this is not born out of nowhere. The seed of each of these experiences is planted much earlier in the fertile and silent soil of your mind, nourished by the internal dialogues that you repeat day after day in autopilot. The genesis of everything is in a single thought. This thought, if energized by your attention, ignites and is converted into emotion. Emotion, acting as fuel, drives a behavior that, repeated, solidifies into a habit, and the habit, over time, sculpts its biology, manifesting itself as a disease, or shapes its reality, materializing as debt. Your submind makes no distinction between what is inner and what is outer. It works like a holographic projector, and the world you see is the screen. The film being projected is made up of your deepest beliefs, your dominant feelings, and the patterns you practicely. Your physical body becomes ill while carrying the burden of unprocessed emotions such as anger, sadness, or fear, which translate into inflammation and chronic stress. Similarly, your bank account suffers when your vibrational frequency is tuned into fear of fouling, guilt of spending, and the belief that you are not worthy of abundance. And the origin of all this, the invisible behind both your health and your prosperity, is your mental programming, the complex software of intelligences and perceptions installed in your sub since childhood through your experiences and society around you. The alarm goes off, and even before you open your eyes, the familiar feeling of anxiety has already set in. Your mind starts to pass on the same list of problems and concerns. You follow the same rituals, make the same automatic decisions, and still get frustrated at the end of the day by reaping the same results as always. It is fascinating to understand this principle. Your mind works on repetition to create efficiency. It creates neural pathways, like trails in a forest. If you don't use your consciousness to deliberately open a new cell, your energy will always follow the oldest and most used path. Repetition is the language of the sub. Therefore, the repetition of limiting thoughts inevitably leads to the repetition of limited results. It is the creation of a prison whose grids are forged by your own thoughts, a cycle that perpetuates suffering, lack, and a sense of powerlessness. And it is at this point that the vast majority of people hang out, waiting for the government to change, for the economy to improve, for an external miracle to happen, not realizing that the power to transmute external reality lies, first of all, in the courage to change the universe that exists inside. But here is the liberating truth, confirmed by neuroscience. Your mind is flexible. It is malleable. It can be consciously reprogrammed. Tools like meditation silence the old program. Creative visualization draws the new project, and intentional repetition of new beliefs and statements installs new software. It is the supreme act of self-love and responsibility, the deliberate daily choice of what seeds of thought you will water and what weeds you will uproot from your mind. When you change the food you provide to your mind, a chain reaction starts. Your physiology changes, well-being hormones are released, and the body initiates self-healing processes. Simultaneously, your perception of reality expands, and you begin to notice opportunities that were previously invisible. Money and resources begin to flow towards you, and health becomes your natural state. The secret of the mastery of life is not in trying to control every variable of the chaotic world around you. It's in becoming the master of your own vibrational state, aligning your inner energy with the frequency of reality you want to experience. The energy that promotes cellular regeneration is the same one that attracts synchronicities and opportunities. A mind that dwells in a state of peace and inner coherence is not just a pleasant place to be. It becomes a powerful magnet, an energy vortex that attracts people, ideas, and resources that resonate with that same peace. When you train your mind to vibrate consistently in gratitude for what you already have, in unconditional love for yourself and others, and fundamentally in feeling of deep merit, you open the floodgates for health and abundance to flow for you. For the universe simply corresponds to your energetic signature. Health and prosperity are not two fruits that you need to reap from different and distant trees. They are stout branches that from the same trunk, which in turn is nourished by the same roots, the quality of your mind and your inner world. The quantum field, the universe, or God, no matter what name you give, does not process your requests based on empty words. It responds to the feeling, the conviction, the energy that is behind your thoughts and desires. It reflects back to you the truth of your state of being. The miracle you've been waiting for so long is not hidden in the distant future. The absolute power point is at this very moment in the sacred space between one breath and another. It starts now with consciously choosing the next thought that will allow you to occupy the throne of your mind. The choice is yours, and it is made every moment. You can continue to be a slave to your past programs, repeating the cycle of and pain, or you can position yourself as the architect of your life and begin now to sow the seeds of a reality of fullness and well-being. Imagine that your mind is a sacred garden. Your thoughts are seeds, your words are water, and your emotions are the sun. Take care, with devotion, of what you plant. Firmly remove the weeds of doubt and fear, and witness your body and life flourish in a way you never imagined possible. And if this message has struck the fibers of your soul, if you have lit a light of hope or recognition within yourself, be a beacon for others. Share this light with someone who may be navigating the dark and need to remember the power you possess. Sign up for us to continue this journey together. Here, each video is an invitation to deepen your awareness and awaken the master that already exists within you. We meet at the next frequency of light and wisdom. Until then, may peace be your compass and love be your path.